Hi everyone, today I am sharing with you 10 ways to show your husband love. Okay, so I want to warn you, some of them you might be like, I don't agree with that, this upsets me, but I want you to finish till the end. Watch this video till the end because it makes sense and your husband is going to be super wowed by you, and they are proven ways that your husband will feel loved. Number one is going to be respect and trust. I recently asked my husband, well, isn't trust in a different category than respect? And the answer was no, because a man takes trust and respect the same way. So if you decide to not trust your husband, you are disrespecting him, and that is why trust goes with respect. So respect is really important for a man. That is actually what makes him feel like the man in the relationship. And the Bible even tells us in Ephesians 5:33 that a man is to love his wife as he loves himself, and the wife is to respect her husband. Number two is sex without condition. Your husband should never be in a place where if he didn't buy you something, or if he's, if he's stressed and you guys got into an argument, you decide he's not getting any sex, because that is sex with conditions. However, there are exceptions. If your husband's bringing into the bedroom things he shouldn't, such as pornography, or he just had an affair, that is different and that is understandable, and you guys need to seek counsel. That is the only exception. But even 1 Corinthians 7:3-4 talks about how the husband has authority over the wife's body and the wife has authority over the husband's body, which means that his body belongs to you and your body belongs to him, and for that there should be no conditions. Number three is get creative in the kitchen. I have heard before that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And I think that is very accurate. That should be one of the top ones. I'm pretty sure men are amen. So get creative. Not only make awesome meals, but take it as far as making dessert, salads, interesting, fun salads. Most men hate salads, but when you know how to make a good salad, they will fall in love. Good smoothies, good mint waters. There's so many ways to get creative. So definitely get creative in the kitchen and bless your husband that way. Number four is share your emotions with him without complaining. Think back to when you were first dating. When you were first dating, you were trying so hard to impress him that you would share it in an appropriate way rather than sounding like a psycho or a mega complainer. So take it a step back and think, how can I communicate in an appropriate way with my husband where I'm communicating my feelings accurately rather than complaining and taking my emotions out on him? Because as women, it can be easy to get stressed and so caught up in our emotions that we take it out on our husbands, and that's not okay. So that's my biggest encouragement for you, is that you will learn how to share your emotions with your husband as you did when you were first trying to impress him. Just because you got the man doesn't mean you're gonna act psycho. Number five is allow your husband to be the leader. No husband wants to feel as if he's a child. And when you're in a relationship, it can be easy to want to be the one directing, because as women, we're really good at leading. However, it is a man's job to be the leader of the household. And so my encouragement for you in this topic is take a step back and check your tone with how you talk to your husband. Your husband is not a child, he is a man of the house. And one of the best quotes I recently heard was, treat the man that you want to respect, your husband, treat him as if he's already that man and he will become that man. Number six, be a team player. Remember that you are both in the same team. You are not against your husband. He is not your opponent. He is with you in the same team. So if you ever feel misunderstood, if you ever don't understand what your husband is saying, or you're taking things personal, ask for clarification, and don't ask about it in a mean way or in a harsh way or in an irritated way, but ask it in a kind manner. Can you please explain to me what you meant when you said this? You and your husband are in this for the long run to win. So just be in that mindset. We're here to win. We're team players. That has helped me out so much in my marriage. And the one song that always runs through my head is all I do is win, 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 no matter what. So that is like the theme song for my marriage when I think about my marriage, as we're gonna win, we're team players, we're in this together. I'm not gonna take things personal. I mean, I'm not perfect. I do take things personal, but I constantly take myself back to that place of like, we are both in the same team and all we're gonna do is win-win no matter what. Number 7 is have conversations with him that stimulate his brain. So when you were first dating, you would be so interested in what he's up to, you would ask questions, you would be attentive, you would be present. So be back in that same place where, whether it's him going to work, going out with his friends, or his day, truly, genuinely be present and ask him, how are you doing? Ask questions. And not in a way of like, hey, I'm controlling, I want to know what you were up to, but in a way where he genuinely knows that you're interested in what he's up to. And also things, that stimulate his brain, like, hey, what is the topic that you're recently into? Like, tell me more about it. That's stimulating what he's up to and his brain, and it's awesome. Number 8 is be open to new sexy ideas. A man is constantly changing, growing, so ask him like, hey, what do you find sexy? What do you find attractive? And the reason I ask you is because I would like to surprise you with these things. Men love that, and he will be feeling really loved. Number 9 is pray for him and grow spiritually together. There is nothing more that shows someone I love you than praying for them. Even when they don't realize it, the best thing you can ever do for someone is to constantly pray for them, have them in your thoughts, in your prayer, point them towards God. And also, if God is the focus of your relationship, He Himself will bring you together. Number 10, be responsible for your emotions. So if you need to seek a therapist, find the help you need, make sure you do so, because your husband is not your therapist. There are times in your life where you are going to need your husband to be strength, and that is fine, but it is not okay when it's constant and it's all the time and you're draining him, because you should also be pouring into your husband. This shouldn't be a, me and no like giving. So make sure you're also being present with your husband, loving, and that whenever he needs you and is going through a hard time in his life, that you are his strength. So find that help you need. So I really hope you guys loved these 10 ways to show your husband love, and most importantly, I hope that you apply these and let me know how your husband responds to it. Be consistent. Consistency is the key. Your husband deserves love. Remember, you chose him before for a reason, and keep him now. Make him feel loved. When someone feels loved, they can't help but because they feel so loved, they want to give back. So do this for your husband. He deserves it. You chose him, and share with a friend that really needs to show his husband, show her husband love. Show it to your friend, your auntie, your mama, your grandma. I don't care. Show it to everybody. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all. You're all the best. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you so much. I love you all. God bless.